Welcome to another installment of the Champions of Chime Amp Roundup. We've gathered 9 EL84 driven gems to duke it out at the hands of session aces Justin Dero, Taylor Locke, and Steve Travado. Up now is the Carr Artemus. This amp is unique among our roundup in that it's driven by 4 EL84s and can switch between 15 and 30 watt modes. The 112 combo also features two 12AX7 preamp tubes and a 5 AR4/GC34 rectifier tube. The amp features a 15/30 watt switch, volume, bass, and treble controls, as well as edge and mid toggle switches. The combo we tested has an Eminence red, white, and blue speaker and retails for $22.50. It's also available as a 212, 115, or 210 combo, or as a head. Let's hear it.
My name's Justin Dero. I play guitar for Pink, and I'm also in the house band for The Voice. This is a Nash guitar, Bill Nash, and it's very reminiscent of some guitars that you've probably seen before. And I believe the pickups in it are Lawler pickups. They're single coil, and it's relict. It's pretty sexy. What is it, a mid boost? Is that what it is? The mid, it's really nice. Like it just sort of, I don't know where it was when we first plugged it in, but when we flipped it, to where we flipped it, where we ended up at, it just kind of gave it this warmth that was kind of missing when I first plugged it in. So which was really nice. And the same with the edge switch. It sort of did the same thing. It just kind of kept warming up every time we flipped a switch on this thing. So yeah, I really like this amp a lot, man.
Hey, this is Taylor Locke from the bands The Roughs and Rooney. This is an early 2000s Gibson Custom Shop SG. It's a 61 reissue, which is when they were actually still called Les Pauls. And I got it on eBay, and the previous owner had changed the bridge pickup out for a Peter Florence Voodoo 59. And it sounds great, so I kept it in there, and I think everything else is stock. like the profile of the actual cabinet. It's narrower. I mean, it's shallower and a little wider, so I like that. The amp had interesting layout. It has switches. It's a mid and edge. I started with both of them out and went for something sort of medium gain, and I thought the amp was nice and tight and full sounding. It was a little bit bright, and then I added the edge switch, and it was probably a little bit too bright. The mid switch is very potent. It adds an aggressive amount of mid-range, which about halfway through the clip you can hear that really come in. It adds a lot of gain and sustain and compression characteristics, which were really useful.
Hi, I'm Steve Travado, and welcome. I brought two different guitars today, a T model and an S model, both by LSL. So the first thing I noticed about this amplifier when I first turned it on was how bright and sparkly and lively it sounds. It jumped right out at me. So when I beefed it up with the mid-range switch and the edge switch, it really came to life. It made me want to play. I love it when an amp just makes me want to play more. And what I also really loved about this amp is it really plays with pedals well. I'm using an overdrive, and it just really came to life and made it even bigger sounding when I turned on the overdrive.
Make sure to watch the rest of our Champions of Chime demos and head to premierguitar.com to read our written feature with additional commentary from Justin, Taylor, and Steve.